E aí pessoal, vamos dar início aqui. E como eu falei ontem, filial. Por que eu peguei um exemplo? Nós vamos fazer agora a missão principal. Isso involuntário. Vamos lá. E pessoal, digo, hein? Ontem, nossa, a raiva que eu tive de mim mesmo é muito grande. O motivo é óbvio. Eu gastei punhados de coisas de gacha.
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions.
Peraí, pessoal. Fecha a conta. Já tem mesmo essa atividade relacionada a essa história, são alvos deles.
Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures?
Mas eu sabia que a situação era um pouco diferente. Eles estão malucos. E até foram roubar as coisas da Ordem do Abismo.
Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Viajante, é você.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Eu vi aqui. Você aqui com ela. Está aqui para publicar algumas coisas.
Hello.
Olá, Salvador.
We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Estamos falando sobre os ladrões do tesouro.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
Sim, estamos apenas dizendo que até mesmo os ladrões do tesouro deveriam saber que não se deve mexer com o Abismo. É simplesmente muito perverso.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Em pessoal, minha ou a voz da Ganyu mudou? Percebi algumas informações do Ministério das Ações Civis dizendo que 2 chefes dos ladrões de tesouro estão conspirando a fazer algo grande.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
2 chefes dos ladrões de tesouro?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
No Império do Sul e Raptor do Norte.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
Raptor, esse nome parece muito familiar. Pai não se lembra que tentou fugir de Amber em Mondstadt. Em relação à irmã mais velha, quem era mesmo?
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before.
Você parece saber de tudo. Eu deve ter se deparado muitas vezes com eles.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss.
Isso mesmo. Ela é a chefe dos ladrões de tesouro de Liyue. E eles chamam ela de chefe mesmo.
Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her big sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Diz que é abençoada pelos deuses dos ladrões. Por isso, é a irmã por isso é a irmã do deus. Porém, é possível ser apenas rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows.
De qualquer forma, os ladrões de tesouro descobriram uma ruína tocada por ninguém, que na verdade está sob a guarda secreta da Ordem do Abismo.
Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside.
Mesmo que sejam passageiros, presságio muito perigoso, para os loucos como os ladrões de tesouro, a ruína conta com vários tesouros valiosos.
They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins.
Ok,
Then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
eles até fizeram um bom plano. Vão primeiro mandar umas iscas para desviar as forças da Ordem do Abismo. Desviar as forças da Ordem do Abismo. E logo depois um ladrão especialista entrará na ruína e roubará os tesouros rapidamente.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain grand thief from Fontaine.
Até dizem que a chefe e o raptor até recrutaram grande ladrão de proteína.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Esse seu nome bastante temido.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual.
Uma figura lendária.
The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Por exemplo, a grande aventureira Alice. Por exemplo, a grande aventureira Stanley. E assim chamado Grande Ladrão. Possui o mesmo valor do grande aventureiro para nós aventureiros.
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her.
O grande ladrão possui uma posição tão exaltada quanto o dela.
So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity.
No momento, Liyue está enfrentando muitas mudanças. E o Ministério dos Assuntos Civis e os meios estão trabalhando nisso. Ficam sem mãos para lidar com esse rumor infundado.
But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface.
As minhas intuições me dizem que qualquer coisa relacionada à Ordem do Abismo é uma ameaça potencial.
So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
O importante é você publicar uma missão aqui na Guilda dos Aventureiros. Agora que passei por aqui, eu sei muito bem que a Ordem do Abismo é realmente perigosa.
Leave this commission to us.
Então pode deixar comigo.
Oh, thank you so much.
Muito obrigado.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Muito bem. Eles são pequenos fofinhos. Então boa viagem para vocês. E a Guilda vai tratar dos detalhes dessa missão. Nossa senhora, a distância. Nessas horas eu fui o pé da vida. Tipo assim. Dano fiscal dela. 25%. Nossa senhora.
put these to good use.
Crush!
Espera aí, pessoal. São três cabeças. Que maravilha.
More speed. More speed.
respeito à evolução total do personagem. E vamos fazer agora.
No pain, no gain.
Sabe, tem dois aplicativos para fazer o gacha. Passei todos eles. Sem mais imenso.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Boom! Yeah! This should be the right direction, but why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the Statue of the Seven But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
More speed. Time to scout.
Só porque eu fui nó, mas... Opa! Isso vai dar tempo. Você fica à vontade. Mas tudo bem. Vocês vão fazer isso? Vão.
More speed.
On the secrets of the Abyss.
Pessoal, eu que eu falei que eu tenho grande elogio pelos agentes paios do Fatui. Então, aí tá outro modelo de inimigo que eu amo, o Abder dos Abismos. E sério, se eu falar, se eu fizesse um top 1, com certeza que eu teria dirigido. Então, decidi colocar o top 1 das facções. Primeira facção, Fatui, agente favorito, Pyro. Segunda facção, Abismo, Abders. Não se pode criar o seguinte do Abismo. Pessoal, olha só essa roupa, olha só esse modelito, gente do céu. E não sei quantas pessoas fazem personagem que tem sabe, aquele apego pela moda, mas essa roupa do Abder é sem dúvida estilosa.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
Não, até falar. Antes de dar o preço, eu podia dar um número do seu alfaiate? Que sério. Olha só essa roupa. E também sei que... vocês não podem ver aqui o mouse, mas pessoal, sei que... Tá vendo o chapéu? Tá vendo onde tá a ombreira? Sei que esse pináculo azul marinho pode dar aquela lance de... Nossa senhora, é feio pra caramba. Mas não tô nem aí. Tô falando da roupa. Olha essa roupa! Gente do céu. Praticamente eu fui toda hora falando de... esse jogo aqui tem inimigos iguais, usam a mesma roupa, a mesma armadura, mesmas armas. Mas não, no Genshin Parte e até no ZZZ e no Honkai, isso não acontece. São todos diferentes. olha só essa roupa. Nossa senhora. E não, e se tiver uma lore sobre os equipamentos da Ordem do Abismo, com certeza eles vão colocar alquimia nisso. Eles vão colocar alquimia sobre eles. Ou alquimia padrão mesmo que a gente vê nos manhwa, webtoons de cultivo. E sério, pessoal, essa roupa é sem dúvida top de linha.
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
Eu vou aplicar sua punição. E talvez você me empolgado um pouco, pessoal. Não é o hábito, é o apóstolo. Mas, pessoal, uma coisa que eu digo. Essa roupa é da hora. E, claro, tá vendo as manoplas e esses picos e essas garras, claro? Então, são lâminas.
An Abyss Herald?
A foto do Abismo. Aqueles que foram mencionados por
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs.
Pensei que vocês eram apenas uma peste que estava aqui pegando. Mas então vocês estão com desejo. Aquele encontro constante em nossos assuntos. Olha só a roupa dele. Nossa senhora.
Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide.
Cara, foi ele que enviou vocês pra morte. A sua luta contra a outra, o Abismo não leva pra lugar nenhum. E vocês não podem fazer nada pra mudar a situação.
The Abyss is unstoppable.
O Abismo é inevitável.
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before! Careful! Please don't get cocky!
Beg for mercy.
Decimate!
Shudder.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle! Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy! Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them? Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
O que está pensando? Nada, vamos embora.
Oh, right, yeah! We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
Eu acho que estamos chegando a sair da mina. Fecha rápido. Vamos logo sair daqui antes que algo ainda mais perigoso para eles. Vai sair rapidamente para dentro.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Pouco mais cedo do que eu esperava.
Hey, it's Dane!
Sim, alguém.
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange.
Contar algo estranho.
Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Preparar para uma porta do abismo na rua.
Huh? How did you know that?
Como saber disso, Dane?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Pessoal, minutinho. Vou ver algo aqui na Explorer para ver se já terminou de... Deixa eu mandar pra vocês. Ó, já terminou. Peraí, pessoal. E pessoal, vamos voltar aqui. Na verdade, contamos muito mais do que a foto que estão aqui em cima.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions.
Eu nunca vi uma coisa tão estranha na minha vida quanto o Abismo. Porém, eu tenho algumas suspeitas também.
Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
As minhas temidas sozinhas sobre esses susteiros. O que houve após ter fugido com da ruína revela a energia do abismo.
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way!
É como estávamos chegando à saída da ruína. Nos parados em um apóstolo abismo que apareceu do nada.
We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Nós tivemos uma boa luta. Talvez ele ainda não tenha fugido para longe.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Que problemas?
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Bom, aproveitar essa oportunidade. Com a ajuda do Dane, talvez possamos sair com muitos meninos recomendados. De novo.
More speed. mages just now? Were they trying to ambush us?
Então vem focar em nos atacar.
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Procurando algo no resto do guarda das ruínas.
Oh, is that so? The traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
São materiais pra isso. Não sei essas coisas, por que precisa abrir ou estavam procurando?
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects.
Deviam ser por algo tão comum assim.
In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore.
E a razão pela qual estou investigando aqui é porque aqui perto é que alguns feiticeiros do abismo saem da ruína de vez em quando para fazer investigações.
They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins.
Mas para eles seriam procurar certo objeto precioso no centro fora das ruínas e levá-lo de volta para as ruínas.
However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Após eles ainda não tinham encontrado o que eles precisavam.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Então por que ninguém não pega um deles e faz um bom interrogatório?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss,
Um pouco de piedade.
but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order.
Administrativo para o do abismo.
One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation.
Interrogatório rígido não ia levar ao caminho.
Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Algo que eles têm mais deve ter a ver com o que aconteceu nas ruínas.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Boom boom! Incinerate! Crush! Motion to compel. Ba-boom! Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
Explica o motivo do Tebre. Só falar poucas vezes é porque não conhece o idioma Teyvat. E a Paimon age como um tradutor.
Huh?
Por que eu tenho memórias? É porque eu tenho memórias pra ele.
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Mas a nação foi destruída aqui.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
E você descobriu esse mundo.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Não engenhei vocês dois comparados com essa Deus desconhecida. E não tinha como fugir.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
Ah, já conheço muito bem essa parte.
I understand.
Eu entendo.
When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Kanria.
Você acordou e queria sair gentilmente desse mundo, mas não sabia nada sobre ele.
But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Kanria. Am I right?
Com alguns conhecimentos que eu tenho, você está achando que a luta decisiva naquela época, de fato, é a luta que deu fim à caída?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months.
E aí tá. Mas só que eu acho que a Paimon é quem tá ensinando como eu acho que o pessoal acredita que a Pai tá ensinando o viajante a ler. Ou o viajante conheceu algumas pessoas na jornada que o ensinaram a ler. Aí para mim pode fazer tem feito muitas investigações no livro antigo durante a nova jornada nesses últimos meses.
Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless.
Ali a moça, você apenas tinha lido alguns materiais que eu quer. E depois começou a coletar livros antigos em toda a parte de Mondstadt e Liyue. Se disse para Paimon que eles não serviam para nada.
So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister?
Afinal de contas, você quer saber mais sobre Caína? Vai encontrar mais a sua irmã, certo?
Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Mas o caso de Caína ter sido destruído há mais de 500 anos atrás. Vai pagar pela aí, pessoal, vai abrir a porta. Voltando, pessoal. Certo, para encontrar um 7 acontes para pagar pelas aceptações, mas o caso de Caína já foi escrito há 500 anos. Será mais complicado, já que não há onde ir para recuperar.
I probably know more about Kanria than both of you.
Sobre Caína, eu sou pouco convencido. Estou convencido de ser pouco melhor que você.
Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with.
Caína não é país sem acontes. Não me refiro que os acontes tinham morrido ou foram embora. Mas nunca existiu na história de Caína, desde o início.
It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
É país forte estabelecido por seres humanos. E os seres humanos estavam orgulhosos da sua civilização moderna. Isso é a propriedade sem precedentes.
A nation without a god?
País sem acontes.
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
Tudo foi destruído pelos acontes.
You mean that
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
how could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Vamos seguir em frente. Vou contar tudo o que quiser sobre o que está pelo caminho.
More speed. More speed. More speed.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Talvez seja porque eles combatiam a mesma tortura de pedir as suas civilizações. E eles acabaram ficando em várias ruínas e penando nelas.
Well, that sounds
Isso soa até
so
pouco,
sad.
mas assim, um pouquinho só. É bom dar tempo seu sofrimento.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you.
Uma vez você escutar eles, não fica muito feliz.
But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Isso não pode passar. Tudo que resta deles agora é o perigo que eles representam. Vá, destrua tudo.
Crush! Geek!
Ouchie!
Beg for mercy.
Boom boom! Yeah, duh.
You? You're in for a li-
Yeah. Incinerate! Ha!
He-
Ha! Yeah! Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it?
Porque algum feiticeiro do Abismo está carregando isso.
Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
Realmente contém informações da sua operação.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Para não saber se está aí.
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Isso aqui está escrito?
Loom of Fate, initial operation.
Operação inicial.
They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The key word here is Loom of Fate.
Alguém está apitando, então. Puxa a palavra-chave e a
It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
O que parece ainda está na fase inicial, ou seja, na fase experimental.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
O que isso refere? Me manda ao pé da letra. É literalmente uma máquina de tecer destinos? Será que tem a ver com a estátua?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation.
Pelo sentimento horrível que a Paimon está tendo. Essas ruínas misteriosas são muito prováveis de estar relacionadas à exploração de seu destino.
So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
O que diz exatamente essa carta?
I'm reading it now.
Eu estou lendo.
An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
Um plano ambicioso, mas algumas partes são difíceis de entender.
How so?
Como assim?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
Mais ou menos a parte inicial tem a ver com o oceano. O voo de
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
o arcanjo do mar. Dessa vez nós não conseguimos derrotar, mas... E apenas ele viu perto de
What do they want with Osile?
Mas vamos fazer a de viagem.
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident.
Assim, da invadem. E também sei que o papel da Ordem do Abismo num incidente histórico.
Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Você pode não ter tido conhecimento disso na época, eu estou impedindo uma operação da Ordem do Abismo semelhante a esta.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
Velho amigo dos Acontes. E agora grande deus antigo. A Ordem do Abismo está ficando cada vez mais ambiciosa.
Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did to Valen?
A Ordem do Abismo acompanhou os diálogos mentiras de magia negra, tal como os vários.
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Eles não apenas copiar no inicial, mas também planejam usar a antiga tecnologia por trás do cultivador da terra, para transformar o corpo de Osiel completamente.
Is that even possible?
É possível?
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
As crianças são cada vez maiores. Nuvem cibernética, deus da destruição em massa.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge.
Hoje em dia, muitas poucas pessoas conhecem essa fé. É difícil estimar.
Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently.
Temos a Ordem do Abismo procura necessariamente no vestígio férreo, apesar de não serem humanos. Ela busca a satisfação humana pedida constantemente.
The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base,
Uma fonte mecanizada
attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
usando a Estátua Profanada com uma base e juntando os membros de Osiel.
And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
É um novo núcleo. E o novo núcleo para destruir o orbe na mão da estátua é o primeiro cultivador da terra do mundo.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
Não talvez seja isso que os feiticeiros da Abismo estavam procurando.
It would seem so.
Faz sentido. Eles não se iriam encontrar. Então, ainda temos tempo.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Puxa, isso é aquela estátua do sete peculiar, não é?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue,
Na mão da estátua profanada.
thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Celestia?
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan.
Quanta nossa imaginação.
Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
Aquela estátua.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
Pra mim, eu perguntar diretamente na trilha das Facões. Talvez alguém possa encontrar algo útil.
The cathedral.
A catedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Vamos então. Tô bom de fazer isso. Julgamento final.
why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Ou continuando. Eu lembro que eu vou vir aqui para Poeiras, depois de Poeiras vou vir aqui. Vou continuar.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Eu acho que em nada. Mas até que ponto o aconselhamento está ciente disso ao receber esse presente? E o quanto ele retribuiu?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
Nada em troca, não é?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Não tenho nada para reclamar.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animo Archon!
Alguém de respeito com seu aconselhamento. Não irei tentar.
And actually, the Animo Archon is... never mind!
Na verdade, o aconselhamento é...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Deixa isso com vocês.
Huh?
Ok?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust.
Pode participar disso aqui.
Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty.
Quando eu não conheço um lugar sagrado, as coisas não terminam bem.
I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either.
Não vejo necessidade disso agora e no futuro.
That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Tem aquela do Abismo, pode ficar problema enquanto nós estamos falando aqui.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
Vamos apresentar e perguntar.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral.
Cuidado, porque a Estátua Profanada.
The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have.
Quer acabar onde então vivido.
Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Só temos isso aqui voltar aos barcos. Não sei com bom resultado.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
Nunca sei que ia emprestar a Guilda dos Aventureiros.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion.
Apenas do natureza ou mágica.
Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that? Field tiller. What does it do? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven? Huh?
you're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays.
Só um pouco expediente. Bom, é uma história bem antiga, quase ninguém se lembra disso.
A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that disappeared one night without a trace.
Vou deixar nenhum vestígio.
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found.
Não é pra todo mundo ver a igreja popular em toda parte, mas acabar não encontrando
In the
nada.
church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
No registro da igreja, esse incidente foi chamado de Estátua dos Aventureiros.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
Não tem nada a ver com a estátua.
The tyrant's final fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair.
Hoje, isso se refere a uma época em que a antiga Mondstadt hoje toca pelo termo. Era bastante perigosa.
Many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Assim que as pessoas se aproximavam dali, caíam várias bolas de fogo do céu.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury.
Mansão do Deus Tormento. E deu o nome da fúria de tormento.
This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Praticamente a Mika acabada se sentindo meio que inferior culpada da sua irmã mais velha, a Jen. E cara, pessoal, meio que esse lance aí das duas irmãs, meio que faz pensar que me faz ver a Kiana e a Brondal.
Right! We'll go give Master Jean a hand!
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal Archon protect you all.
Vamos continuar a proteger vocês.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
No pain, no gain.
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
opção é me afastar do que tentar negociar.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
O que estão fazendo por aqui? Jean, tenho 2 vídeos atrás de você. Como você chegou aqui sem ser atacada?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you.
Finalmente a encontramos.
Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Então, estamos aqui para ajudar você.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Alô, loser. Já só você sabia que eu não podia mais valer isso.
You not welcome here. So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of... Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on. No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss!
Shudder!
Crush! Beg for my... Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Motion to compel.
The end is nigh.
Come a little closer. Shudder! Don't be such a...
The end will come. The abyss shall rise once again.
Beg for mercy.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Big, you too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, It must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Stormterror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Time to scout.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's...
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
Desde quando aquele pato pode ser considerado ser sagrado? Que sério? Vem que não tem nada de sagrado.
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Ainda bem que não tô falando, ou senão ela ficaria maluca.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Vamos ver se eu já fiz tudo. Água e gelo. Ah, mano,
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Bow before the Abyss!
More speed.
Let the show begin.
You're in for...
Shut up! More speed.
Boom boom!
You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute.
I'll protect us.
Beg for mercy.
Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves?
Por dizer que o povo e o monstro do abismo, isso quer dizer que a Ordem do Abismo não é apenas relacionada a Paimon, mas na verdade ao povo dela? Sim.
And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Oh, Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? Are you sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster, and now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out right. Then we can't let our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to... If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of.
Tem uma coisa que eu detesto nesse jogo, é a Paimon falando toda hora.
Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Pessoal, eu tô apertando o botão de computador. Falando toda hora. Sério, vamos te fazer passar. Simplesmente não sei. É porque o viajante não sabe a língua local. Por isso que a Paimon fala toda hora. Mas ainda assim, é muito chato ouvir essa droga falando toda hora. Meu Deus. O bicho chato, pessoal. Bem que eu já colocar o F pra falar na cabeça. Se essa paga falar
More speed. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
O time skip falou, mas sério, eu tô cansado de ouvir essa coisa da Paimon falando toda hora. Nossa, pessoal, eu não sei porque o Roberto faz a Paimon falar toda hora. Isso é, eu realmente acho que está na família assim, que o Éter, o viajante não sabe a língua local, e a Paimon atua mais como não tá tão ambulante. Mas no entanto, tem alguns diálogos para acreditar que o Éter pode ser tímido. Mas ainda assim, pessoal, eu odeio esse bicho.